We are in the Thuile, Italy for the Enduro World Series, round 5, 6. I never know the number for the Enduro World Series.
The Thuile is by far one of my favorite places to come to anywhere in the world. You know, like I think the trail selection that we got to ride this weekend wasn't exactly everybody's favorite. But when you're up on the hill there and you can see the Mont Blanc and you can see all the mountains around us.
Just hanging out in the biggest mountains in Europe. No big deal. Sun's out. Enjoy it while we can. Actually, you know what? No. Keep everything crossed. It's going to be dry. I've had enough of being positive in the wet. It's going to be dry. It's going to be dusty. It's going to be loose. And it's going to be hot.
Mont Blanc. Definitely a very big mountain. Very, very large. You think you're high here, and then you look over at that, and you're like, oh, we're nothing. It's pretty unreal riding a bike here. Holy.
So right now we're about to drop into stage 3. So that's the one that we raced a couple of years ago. So it's pretty rocky at the start here. Then as we drop down, we get into the woods and it turns super loamy, rooty, pretty wild all the way to the bottom.
It's all about adapting, I think. A lot of the races, we're practicing in a dry, we're walking in a dry, and we're looking at all these tracks, and it's, you know, a foot deep of like dust and hero dirt, and practice is always super fun. And then night of a race or race day, it starts pouring a rain or a thunderstorm comes in, and the tracks are completely different.
Yeah, it was a great day. It was sunny and warm, steep and loose, a little bit of wet. Couldn't ask for a better day riding in the Alps.
Morning.
How are you, right?
Awesome. This looks amazing. Look at where we are. It's out of this world. I quite like it steep. I prefer steep and less peddly bits. Yeah, I think just a lot of New Zealand, you know, and especially Nelson, it's steep, so it's what I'm used to, and it's what I enjoy. So I love the Thuile. It's a very cool venue. Oh my God, this is insane!
What you got, baby? What you got?
I'm gonna go home. Wait, now look at how red his face is. And his shoulders. His whole body just turns red.
Just finished practice and packing up, and we race tomorrow.
We woke up to rain. Rained all night. Everything that we crossed, we obviously didn't cross it hard enough. It is what it is. You can stress out about it all you want, but at the end of the day, you still gotta go and ride it. We all gotta go and race it. So yeah, put the mud tires back on.
First day of racing at round 5 of the EWS. It's gonna be pretty spicy up there. We got some heavy rain overnight, and yeah, got the big mud tires on, and it's go time. It's sunny right now. I'm not holding my breath for later on in the day, though. It's in what we've seen so far from a few videos of what it looks like up there. You definitely want some serious tires for some serious traction.
We can see some dark clouds over there and waiting for them to roll in because it's EWS, but I think because the tracks are so steep,
I'm all good to go.
hopefully they don't get too boggy. I'm trying a new tactic today because I just kept on blowing off course and getting too excited last time and crashing a little bit. So today, everything's going to be at 95%.
Good, McKay. That wasn't my best start to a weekend, but hope to turn it around. Woo. I just went into a hole. My front wheel slid on the root and got stuck. And I just kind of tipped over. But when I got up, my bars were like completely backwards.
It was really hard. It was okay until probably the last 5 minutes, and it was just like flat off camber roots the whole way. Just, I think from 5 minutes to here, I didn't clip in once.
Yamake! A couple of bits where I just fully committed and it worked out, luckily.
It's not like I'm staring at the results being like, why am I so bad? Like, why am I sucking? It's like, I know what the problem is and I know how I'm going to improve it. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for me.
Well, I ended up breaking my finger on the first day, halfway through stage 2. So I still raced on and did stage 3 and then got back and went to hospital and found out how bad it was broken and decided to sit today out it was a gnarly break and didn't really want to make it any worse. It's in half. It's split right in half and it was sort of sticking out one way. I don't know how long the recovery is. My plane is tomorrow to Canada. So I'll hop on that plane and then just sort everything out in Canada, hopefully. I see a specialist there and he'll tell me my prognosis or how long I've got to wait. But at the moment, I'm just playing it by ear and going with the flow.
Just getting ready for day 2. Hopefully I can keep it together a little better than yesterday. I had a few mishaps going on.
Here we are, eh? New day, new course, new attitude. Yeah, I was pretty grumpy yesterday. Today will be a lot better, no doubt. It helps that everything's dry. That's super helpful. I'm not a fan of the wet. I wish I was, but man, I'm just too hesitant. But anyway, it's a new day. Today will be better.
Like anybody that thinks they can just rock up to an EWS and they're gonna have a great day is like probably biting off way more than they can chew. Like they're like in years prior you probably could. Like I did the first few years. First year I just kind of showed up, didn't know what I was getting into, and had a great time and had some pretty decent results. But now like how gnarly the stages have gotten and what it's turned into, it's just like there's nothing that can really prepare you for this other than the EWS.
All the pieces of the puzzle are there, but I just got to put it together and finish the weekend off strong and just race every stage nice and clean and fast and smooth and blah-de-blah-de-blah, and one day.